So a lot of curriculums, you'll get lesson plans for the different subjects, but no one actually teaches you how to put them together or like how do you plan your day? Because you could have stacks of teacher guides and all the best lessons, but like how do I actually put this together on a Tuesday? And how does this actually flow? And how do I not feel like I'm constantly running behind? And so part of what I created when I first started at Gentle Feast was this flow for our days. I call it the feast framework. So I want to show you the membership and I'm going to walk you through what I call the different courses. It helped me once I got this to wrap my brain around my homeschool day because in a Charlotte Mason program, there's so many different subjects, but you don't teach them all every day. And it took me the hard way to figure that out and to figure out, oh, like, how can we do this? Oh, we only do geography twice a week. How would that work? And how to actually organize it, which I think is, gosh, probably 70% of the battle. Because once you can kind of have a flow and a rhythm and you can see how it all fits together, doing the actual lessons, reading the great books, having the discussion, that's the easy part. But when you just have the lesson plans, it can seem so overwhelming. Like, how in the world do I actually piece this together? And what do I do when I start in the morning? So let me share my screen. Now I will show you the desktop version of the membership. So morning time is the appetizer. So really it is easy and it can be so life-giving. We do Bible and one other thing. So in your membership, now you get printable lesson plans, but in the membership are the actual Bible passages. If you want to read them from here, if you want a different version, you can look up on your lesson plans what the reading is for the day. But this is really great if you are on the go or traveling or need to go to the doctor, or like the million other things we got to do as a homeschool family, just to be able to pull it up on your phone sometimes. So all of that is included. So you have Bible, and my computer is being very slow. Okay, there we go. And then the one other thing, so that would be, we kind of help you figure that out, but it can be poetry, it can be artist study, it can be composer study, it can be the variety of what I call beauty subjects. It's a very simple way just to start your day full of beauty and truth and goodness. So these would be the, what I like to call the beauty subjects here. So you can see all those. So each year you will learn about three different artists, three different composers, and three different poets. And everything you need is right here. You do get links if you want to get them like professionally printed, but you can also just show your kids' picture on your phone sometimes. Really helps. And then there's some like background information about the painting, about the artist. And boy, this is the biography. We always start off the first week with a biography about the artist or the composer or the poet. So let me go to actually like a week where you see the picture. And then there's some background information about the painting and then a few questions to get them thinking. So really easy. So the morning time is all here. It's very simple. It's meant to just open and go in the morning. Y'all, I could never do where I've seen some other morning time. They don't even call it morning time, just some other Charlotte Mason curriculums. And they'll have a guide for hymn study and a guide for poetry and a guide for composer study and a guide for art study. And it's 6 different workbooks you're having to go through every morning. My attention span, I could never do that. So everything is right here all together. And in my brain, that just makes sense. I can't be shuffling 7 different guides. Plus, before my coffee kicks in, I can't even think. So I just literally need to be able to like, oh, wake up, come to the table, be half asleep, and just be able to do this without even really thinking about it. In your membership, you get a ton of printables. There's also morning time printables. So if you're a person who's, I don't want to look up the art study on my computer or my phone, don't worry. You can print off the morning time companion book and there's lesson plans and the pictures and things like that. Someone once said to me that they thought my curriculum looked like a homeschool curriculum and a Pottery Barn catalog had a baby. And I was like, that is literally the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me. That's literally was my goal. Because if I have to wake up in the morning, I do not want it to look like ugly clip art in black and white. I want it to look like something beautiful and inviting. And I'm like, oh, I actually want to open this and look at this. So I really took a lot of time and money with the design to make it look okay. So here's the new morning time companion books that you can print off if you want them. Again, you don't have to because everything is in the membership. But if you want to have something that you can just open, this comes in here that you can print as well. And the great thing about the membership is that there's 2 different options for morning time. So if you're going back through like cycle 1 for the second time, there are now different options for the artists and the composers in the membership as well. So that's morning time. Again, very simple. 30 minutes, maybe. Bible and one other thing.